In a small village where the sun kissed the fields every morning, there lived a man named Kojo and his wife Adama. Adama was kind, hardworking, and loved by everyone. But as the years passed, her home remained silent. There were no sound of a crying baby. In the village, people began to whisper. Kojo's mother, a woman with a sharp tongue, would point her finger and say, "A tree that bears no fruit is only good for firewood." Kojo, pressured by his family, began to treat Adama with coldness. He blamed her for their empty house. He soon took a second wife, a younger woman named Zola, who promised him many sons. Adama was pushed to a small hut at the edge of the compound. She spent her days washing clothes at the river and her nights praying. Whenever she walked through the village, people would shake their heads. The barren woman, they called her. Adama bore the shame in silence, even though her heart was breaking. One evening, while Adama was washing at the river, an old woman appeared. She looked tired and hungry. While others had ignored the old woman, Adama shared her only meal of roasted yam. The old woman smiled and said, "The river knows what the land hides. Take this clay pot, fill it with water from the deepest part of the stream, and give it to your husband to drink for 7 days. The truth will bloom like a lotus." Adama did as she was told. She brought the water to Kojo every morning. On the 7th day, a strange thing happened. Kojo began to feel a great pain in his stomach. He called for the village healer, and in front of the whole family, including his mother and his new wife, the healer performed the ritual. The healer looked into a bowl of clear water and gasped. "Kojo," the healer said, "the ground you walk on is dry, not because of the rain, but because the seeds you carry are dead." The truth was out. It was Kojo who was infertile, not Adama, and not even the new wife. The village fell silent. The whispers stopped. Kojo's mother looked at the ground in shame. Adama, finally free from the weight of the lies, stood tall. She realized she didn't need to stay where she was not valued. She left the village and started a new life, eventually adopting children who needed a mother's love. She became known not as the barren woman, but as the mother of all, while Kojo remained in a silent house, a victim of his pride. Moral lesson of the story: never be quick to point fingers, for the truth often hides where you least expect it.
Thank you for listening to this tale. If you enjoyed this story, please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who loves folk tales. I'd love to hear from you. Tell me in the comments who your favorite character was and why. Your support helps keep these stories alive. Until the next tale, stay curious, stay inspired.